This is Irontrader. It is Friday morning, TGIF. So as usual, we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, and at natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy or sell any stock or ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have the old Bitcoin. Now you can see how it's really getting in play here. Look at this 8-day. Look how nicely it's holding this bad boy, okay? See, this is why you want to trade the charts. Now, yesterday was wet and wild. I mean, this thing was all over the place. I think I traded at IBIT 4 times yesterday, just scalping it. What happened there yesterday was the old T-Man came out, and he's talking about having a stockpile of Bitcoin, but not a reserve. Okay, I don't think he wants to. If you have a reserve, that's almost like the dollar then. But yeah, I think he wants to have a stockpile at almost like a gold and silver situation. So they haven't really shaken that all out yet, but it's going to be a matter of time. So this is why you want to trade the charts. Now look how nice it's held this 8-day. Okay, came right on down, held it. Came right down to the 8-day, held it. Look at there. So far, held it nicely. Okay, so let's look at the downside here. Okay, first of all, you want to watch is that 102.894, which is the 8-day. Then we'll go to yesterday's low, okay? So you're looking at 101.290. Then we're going to come right over here to the bottom of this candle here at 99.745. And then we're going to have this 21-day here at 98.807. And then we have your 50-day right below that at 97.656. But as long as we're holding this 8-day here, this pattern here, this W pattern is still very, very nicely. And we're holding this neckline here, which basically is that 103.190. Very, very nicely, okay? So now here on the upside, well, we're going to obviously look at today's highs. That's 102.860. And then we can come over to the top of this candle here. That's 103.465. And then we go yesterday's high, okay, at 107. 100. That was pretty good. And then if we keep around rallying, we're going to come right up here at that 108.475. And then this is the key level, 108.960 right there. And then we have that 11,150. Now, the reason this is significant is here, because see, this is a double top situation. Now we close above this 11,150. Well, that negates that double top, and then I think you're going to be heading towards that 115 to 117 area. I think it's just going to be a matter of time here. But look how nicely it's holding this chart up here. Just beautiful. Just she's a beaut, Clark. She's a real beaut. Okay, so anyway, we got the nice sideways action. So we just want to trade this, okay? So basically, you just want to watch that 102.894. That's going to be very, very key. If not, we have the 21-day and the 50-day. But above that, just watch yesterday's high, because so far today, we just have that inside day. So just watch yesterday's high and that low. And then if we can get above it, then we maybe can attack these two levels here and possibly that 11,150 level. Now, RSI here came on down here, but you can see how it's curling back up here nicely. And I like this here. See where the green is over your red? That shows good momentum there to the upside. Okay, so right now here, this is a trade. Okay, so watch that 8-day. That's very, very key. And then we can watch these two levels here. That's going to be key. And then if we can break out of that, above that 11,150, then 115 is our target. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have Yo Krudski, and then we have Natty Gas. Now, the rig count will be out today at 1 o'clock. It's not really a market mover, but, info is info. Okay, now you can see here we have all these red candles here with series of lower lows and lower high. We even have a lower low there today. But you notice that yesterday when it came down, what did it do? It held that 21-day. Today went a little bit lower, but now we're right back above that 21-day, and you're right into that 200-day. So this is what you're trading. You're trading that 21-day on the downside and that 200-day on the upside. So let's take a look at the upside here first. So if we can crack that 75.09, then we're going to be looking at is yesterday's high, okay, at 76 flat. Okay, then we'll come right at the top of this candle here. You're looking at a 76.45, and then we got this 76.81 here. This is that 8-day. That's going to be the big boy, okay? Now, if we can start, going above all that situation there, then we can come up here, 77.86. We have a 78.55, and then we're going to come up to this level, 79.27, and then you retest that 80.77. Now, Trump met with the Prince of Saudi Arabia, at least virtually, and they're going to come up with about a $600 billion deal that they're going to invest for weapons and protection and everything on that order. But he already told them that he wants lower oil prices. So just get ready. He likes that $50 to $60 range. So just always keep that in mind here, that in the last 4 years when he was here last time, that price is way on down, because he realizes that, when you turn that into gasoline, it's a tax at the pump for people. He likes to go there, you fill up at $2.50, maybe you get yourself something to drink, and then you venture on. Okay, he doesn't want you to pay $4 or $5 and no drink and venturing on situation. Okay, so Downside here, we're just looking at that 74.32. Then we'll come down here to today's low at that 74.01. So if you look at the bottom of this candle right here, see that double bottom, 74.02. You came in within 1 cent of it. Okay, very, very nicely. Now, if that's lost here, we'll come over here. You got 73.20 level. We got that 73.16, and then we'll come down here to 72.70. We'll come up here to this candle here at 72.02. Then bottom of there at 71.79, and then we have your 50-day at 71.27, and then we have that Hondo at 71 flat there. But that's only if we start losing here and it starts drifting all the way on down. The key is here is that 21-day on a closing basis on the downside, and that 200-day closing basis on the upside. You can see we got old wedgie going on right there. Okay, 53 here. This could go either direction. That green crossed over your red. That's not looking good here. But we got to see, sometimes it can curl right back up, or sometimes it just rolls over, get you hit into that resistance, and then she falls right back. So let's just see how this is. This is a trade. This is not a buy and hold, a kind of situation. It's a trade. Okay, natty gas here. Now, natty gas is a little bit disappointing. I thought it was going to have a huge draw, especially with this weather here. I mean, God, man, I mean, it's cold. You get icicles on your nuts over here. So I say it gets really cold. But again, it wasn't really that big. They're expecting, I think it was 244, and it came in at 230, something like that. I posted it yesterday for you. I got so much stuff going on here, I can hardly even keep track anymore. But anyway, it didn't come in as big as draw. And now, again, if it starts warming up here now, then they'll take natural gas down. However, you got to really respect this 21-day. Okay, see this? Look how many times that it's been holding here very, very nicely. Now, yesterday you popped right on up here, but you notice you couldn't get above and close. You got above, but you couldn't close above that 8-day. Okay, so you had a nice pop up, but you couldn't close. Same way with this one. See, you went right into it. Okay, this is why you want to trade the chart. So right now you're trading that 380 on the bottom and that 398 on top. So you're just going sideways action here. But you got to respect that 21 days. So let's take a look at the downside. Watch that 380. Very, very key. And then we'll come down to this level here, looking at that 371 level. Then if that's lost here, what do you got? It's got 364, 357, 350. 354, 350, and then we come right down here to this 342 level. But realistically, this 345, that's going to be key. Now, the 50-day is moving up. 21 days moving up here. The 8-day here is still above that 21-day, so this is very good. It's just kind of flattening out. Now, on the upside, obviously, you're going to watch today's high, 3.94. 3.98 is going to be the key. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come up right up here to this it is 4.01. That's going to be level. Now, yesterday we made this high here of roughly 4.5. So you just look to the level here, here. That was your resistant level, okay? See, that's why it was a nice, good little short scheme, because it could not get above that level. Okay, so, and then she pulled back hard. So always look to the left of the chart, because that's where it's been. Is usually where it's going. Okay, so 405, and then we have that 414, and then 430 area, then 436, if you can break above that 8-day. But again, trade this range here, because you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so far we just trade this range until she either breaks on up here or she breaks to the downside. Now, RSI here, you're sitting at 52. That's got plenty of room in either direction. Now your green crossed over your red here. That's not looking good here. But again, you have to respect that 21-day. Very, very key. So just trade this range here on natty gas. Trade that range on the old crude ski, and then we'll see where we go. Okay, I'll be back here midday trading. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas, and then we throw something else in the old mix. Now, if you're trading technology, remember Amazon there is out on 2.6. Meta's on 129, Microsoft 129, Apple's out on 130, and Tesla is 129. Now, I'm not gonna think I'm gonna take Tesla in advance, but the other ones I always take that in advance. Plus, I always trade them into the earnings. Then what I do is I sell half before the numbers come out, and then I wait till after hours to see how it works out, and I sell the other half. Okay, trade what's in front of you. Now, what you want.